Milne Bay Province becomes the nerve of a new initiative to properly manage an endangered marine species, the beach de mer fishery. A moratorium on harvest had been imposed in 2009 after stocks depleted from overharvesting. They have since recovered, but as a precaution, the National Fisheries Authority has approved controlled harvest. Kevin Deonga reports.
Managing Director of the National Fisheries Authority, John Kasu, said the National Fisheries Authority will try out the opening of the fishery under the new management plan, utilizing Milne Bay Province as a test case.
So what we've decided this year is to open the fishery. The management plan has already been approved by the board, and a decision has been made for us to open. Given the situation, we've decided that we will open the Milne Bay Province ahead of all the rest of the province. And the opening will be from the 1st of December, and it will run for 1 month only to the 31st of December. And this opening will be basically as a trial opening. So what we'll do is we'll open, use Milne Bay, and to test the new management plan that we have in place. And once that is done in the month of December, what we'll do is we will realign, or if there's any issues, we will sort those issues out, and the rest of the country will open on the 1st of April next year.
This is basically to try out the processes and systems under the new plan. The results of this survey indicated that the population of sea cucumber has shown some positive recovery across all habitats and at species level over the 6-year ban period.
Yeah, the ban was, the monitoring was in place since 2009, and basically the main objective is that the stocks have been depleted to a level where if we don't do anything about it, the whole stock will be completely overfished. And if we realize that and start doing something about it, it will be too late for us to bring the stock back to. And I think some places like in Tonga, they've already experienced this sort of situation.
For 6 years, all operations seized on harvesting the beach de mer fishery and research programs were carried out to assess the stock status.
After the 6 years, we've seen a recovery of the stock, but not to a level where we can fully open it and say the stock has recovered.
The biology of the fishery, economic aspects and the social implications have been considered before plans have been made to lift the ban.
Why Milne Bay? Milne Bay has the biggest TAC. TAC is the total allowable catch, which is around 118 tons here. So because of that, we are using Milne Bay as the test province to be able to run the new management plan. So that's basically what's going to happen. So we are working around the clock to make every plans and arrangements to be in order for Milne Bay to open on the 1st of December.
Given the situation, a National Fisheries Authority decided to open Milne Bay ahead of the rest of the provinces.
Why Milne Bay? Milne Bay has the biggest TAC. TAC is the total allowable catch, which is around 118 tons here. So because of that, we are using Milne Bay as the test province to be able to run the new management plan. So that's basically what's going to happen. So we are working around the clock to make every plans and arrangements to be in order for Milne Bay to open on the 1st of December. The Milne Bay Province as a whole has got a TAC of 118 metric tons. So we will use that. We will look at licenses to exporters who will be buying the products from the local. And then we will be actually having people in place maintaining the TAC as catches come on board. We'll maintain how much has been collected, and it will be collected by different species here. So we will have that in place before the December 1st. So by December 1st, we will open the fishery, which is not too far from now. Yeah.
According to a statement from the Fisheries Minister Mao Zemin, in the coming weeks, the National Fisheries Authority will publish and carry out awareness On the new management plan, the licensing criteria and requirements for participating in the beach dimmer fishery.
Right now we have the juveniles and the tanks on the other side. And we're running these tanks a couple of weeks before we move them over. So there's food on the wall. We let the algae to grow. So there's food on the wall. As soon as they move in, they start eating from what's growing in the tank. So this is just seawater, raw seawater, as Casper has explained. Solar, left, filtered to 50 micron bag, and aerated, radiant fertilizer, and silicate to enhance the growth of algae.
Milne Bay, Manus, New Island, Bougainville, West and East New Britain, Western, Central, Medang, East Sepik and Morobe provinces are involved in the fishery. They collectively produce 340 metric tons of beach dimmer annually, with Milne Bay topping 118 according to the NFA records. The record shows 33 species of sea cucumber harvested in the provinces. On that note, the Managing Director of the National Fisheries Authority also pointed out that while the moratorium is being lifted overall, the designated closed season from October to March every year will be maintained because it is the peak spawning period for tropical species of sea cucumber.
Kevin Deonga ending Wednesday's edition of PNG Tonight. Thank you for watching. Watch again tomorrow for another. I'm John Higgins. Bye for now.